What's good, y'all? This your man, Said Wines, a.k.a. Beatsbyced Show. Hannibal Bomb for me. God damn it. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel. And also hit the notification bell. I'm back. Yeah, man. It's been a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So I want to touch on a couple things. But my main thing is I want to touch on, right? I'm going to get right into it. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you go beatsbyced.com. Make sure y'all do that for a brother, all right? Yeah, man. Definitely, shout out to the ATL track Monster. See, I got the jersey in the background. The jersey got too big for me. You know, as I on my weight loss journey, you know what I'm saying? It got too big. So that's a 4X, so I can't even wear that jersey no more. But so I'm gonna be hanging it up in the studio somewhere in the back. Somewhere. You will see it one day. But, you know, always gonna keep that jersey, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to my ATL. We was a beat battle team. Now we are we still kind of a beat battle team, you know what I'm saying? We'll battle anybody, goddamn it. We'll battle, win, lose, or draw, whatever. We'll battle any motherfucking body. So any producers want to come and get this smoke, you know what to do. Come holler at us. But nah. But you know, now we are a producer collective, you know what I'm saying, with nine guys and our queen, you know what I mean? And yeah, and we always looking to add, you know, so if you're talented, go ahead and hit us up. Make sure you follow us on ATL Track Monsters on all social media platforms. Instagram, though, is the best way to hit us up. All right, beatsbyced.com. You already know. If you need them beats, you know what to do. Go to Beatsbyced. Go ahead and get some merch, too. You know what I mean? Get some merch, too. I got it on here as well. All right, let's get right into it. Listen up. As some of y'all heard in the last week or two, unless you've been living on the rock, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of artists and producers, songwriters, anybody that's do music and make money off this music, right? You heard my last, you know what I'm saying, episode that I did and talking about, you know, Juicy J, where he was, you know, I said Juicy J is wrong, and where he was talking about, you know, rap music is down 40%. It's down 40%. And I guess we, you know, you don't know. Go check out the episode, you know what I'm saying? I you know, went into a lot, so, you know, check out the episode. Now, this one is about Spotify, right? And Spotify apparently, right? I'm getting my sources from Forbes.com, right? You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of articles about this, right? And so apparently, Spotify is changing its royalty model, right? So accordingly, they're trying to keep up with the rapid rise of new music that's coming out, i.e. pretty much they saying, hey, motherfuckers is loading up too much music to our platform, and we getting sick of this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we tired of paying the shit. That's pretty much what they saying to me. But we're going to get right into it, you know what I'm saying, my take on this, and how this can affect, you know what I'm saying, a lot of creators, you know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, you know, because I thought Spotify already had kind of like a criteria, you know what I'm saying? But I guess they didn't. Even though any music that streams some of my music, you know what I mean? I was getting paid like at least 1 cent. You know what I'm saying? At least 1 cent. So if you all know, you know, hey, if your music get played, you get a fraction of a penny, right? I don't even know how they came up with that fucking number, but you get a fraction of a penny on Spotify. And other platforms as well, Tidal, and I think Deezer pays the most. Might be another one. I think Xbox Music as well pays the most in streaming. But those, you know, Tidal, you know, they don't have as many subscribers as Spotify and probably Apple Music, right? And, you know, YouTube, of course, is probably YouTube and SoundCloud is like the least, you know what I'm saying? But you get a fraction of a fucking penny. You know what I'm saying? So what we going to stick to Spotify at the moment, right? So it was interesting, right? And this one thing that came up, right? And I seen in different articles and people was talking about it, right? But this was very interesting. For one, 38 million tracks on music streaming services were played 0 times last year in 2022, sorry. 38 million tracks wasn't even streamed not one time. 38 million. You motherfucking artists not even streaming your own goddamn music. and producers as well. Yeah, y'all not even strong writers. Y'all not even streaming your own goddamn music. That's like, I think the percentage is what, 24%. You know what I'm saying? Like 24%. I think I seen somewhere. Yeah, I think it's like 24%. I'm looking up articles. You know what I mean? Look up one article. Yeah, I found it. Say, let me see. Through the audience of streaming, music continues to grow. The portion of nearly released music that people listen to is shrinking. According to data found in 2022, that total consumption of catalog music at least 18 months old grew about 13% from 2021 to 2022, while consumption of current release stayed flat. You know what I'm saying? It also found that 42% of tracks on global streaming platforms had 10 or fewer streams, while 24% had no streams at all. That's some bullshit, right? And I hear people, they kind of get mad at Spotify because now they're trying to come up with a threshold, right? And we already know why they come up with a threshold. They're trying to say, hey, we spending out too much fucking money on people, that's getting like 2-3 cents a month. Now, of course, you add that up, you add it up collectively, right? With the millions of tracks, whatever like that. That comes out to quite a money. So I'm assuming, right? I haven't done other calculations and nothing like that. So pretty much Spotify is saying, listen, there's too much fucking music being loaded to our platform. And we pretty much giving out too much fucking money for artists that just load up to the platform, only getting a few cents a month from our shit, and it's too many tracks, right? That's pretty much that's all what it is. It's always come back to the money. Everybody, they getting mad about Spotify having a threshold, this and that, third, blah blah blah. Everybody getting mad. I don't think this is a bad thing. I always thought that kind of like had a threshold anyway. For you to even get 1 cent, you got to generate like 5 or 6 plays anyway to get 1 cent. Some of y'all artists ain't even doing that. Now, I'm not trying to kick artists in the ass or nothing like that. Right now, it's not about that. But it's just a shame that 38 million tracks been uploaded last year and haven't got nobody got one fucking play? One play? Come on, man. Y'all not even, some of y'all, part of that 38 million is not streaming your own fucking music. Y'all not even streaming your own shit. I heard somebody say that, and that's a good point. Like, motherfuckers ain't even streaming their own shit. You just uploading and going about your fucking business. That's some bullshit. And Spotify getting tired of this shit. You know what I'm saying? They pretty much getting out of it. You know what I mean? And now, again, we don't know what the threshold is because this information just came out last month in October. As far as the article, as far as for Forbes, this came out October 26th, so just a little over about 2 weeks ago, pretty much. So right now we don't know what that threshold is going to be. I believe it's probably going to be around maybe 300 to 500 plays, maybe 1,000 plays before you get paid from it. That's just what it is. It's just what it is. This is what's coming, and it's like, people that get mad, like I said, artists, get mad at Spotify because, hey, we only get a fraction of a cent, whatever like that. Yeah, I can understand that, but at the same time, it is what it is. It is what it is. They tired of the music just taking up space on their server, on their storage, on their servers. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. And I think I read an article where they're gonna get to the point where they're just gonna start selecting what songs go up and don't go up. You know what I mean? It's just what it is. I saw somewhere to say the move would discover some entities from upload. It would discourage some entities from uploading so much music and perhaps make inroads into that 42% of tracks that have 0 or fewer plays, i.e. there are overhead for Spotify. It would lower Spotify costs of data management. See, that goes back to money. And royalty administration goes back to money. And it will also appeal to the major record labels, going back to money, and 2 of which have ownership stakes in the company. If you don't know, there's 2 major record labels. I think Universal is one, and I want to say Sony. Y'all correct me in the comments. I might be wrong. But those are definitely the 2 major record labels that does have stakes into Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So, this not going to affect the artist. This really is not going to affect the artist that's actually making money on Spotify. And I'm pretty sure other streaming services is going to follow suit. You know what I mean? Some of them, they're going to follow suit or whatnot. But, Spotify has the most subscribers out of all the DSPs out here. So, and, they just trying, all it is, man, they just don't want to keep wasting money. You know what I'm saying? You can have, what they said, 120,000 tracks getting upload every fucking day. I might be wrong. I just saw this somewhere in an article. It was like, yeah, let's say at this writing, at the time of the writing, October 26th, when this came out, more than 120 new tracks are uploaded to streaming services every single day. Every single day is uploaded to streaming services every single day. Now, they didn't break it down how many will upload to Spotify, but Spotify is in that equation. 120,000 new tracks every single day. And most of them tracks, it's like probably, a fraction of them tracks not even getting paid, or they just getting 10 plays or less per month. So again, if your music get played at least 5 times, you're going to get some money from it. You're going to get at least 1 cent. You know what I mean? So they like, hey, it getting played like 10 times, and we dishing out 2-3 cents a month to, about 40% of the fucking songs or whatever the case may be. So they might be dishing out. Let's say they dishing out $2 million a month of tracks that's only getting, you know what I mean? So with them, they like, hell, we ain't got no space. It's costing us even more money just to even have the space to house and store these tracks. It's just costing us more money a month. So they trying to look at where they can save some money. And that's what it all comes back down to. It all comes back down to the fucking money. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see this as a, you know what I'm saying, this is a bad thing, and with that many tracks getting uploaded, right? With that many songs and tracks getting uploaded at a time every single day, it does get harder and harder for new artists to break through, because it's just so much. It's just so much. So that's why I be saying, like, artists, you know what I'm saying, they kind of get discouraged when their music don't get played. First of all, a lot of it don't get played because you probably don't market your shit anyway. And number two, some of y'all are really using bots. Now they talking about the labels, you know what I'm saying? Somebody, I heard somewhere in the comments said, well, the major labels hardly don't ever use streaming bots or streaming farms, whatever, to create more. That's bullshit. They use that. We already know. Hell, if they fucking paying for radio play, what the fuck you think they doing with Spotify? Come on now. So that's another conversation, neither here nor there. But what I'm saying is that it's not a bad thing. I think that this is good. I think it's good. I really think this is good. I think this is gonna, this might discourage a lot of the artists that just doing this for hobbies. And, they say, hey, well, we're not gonna get played anyway. I'm not gonna upload my shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Or, if Spotify do select certain songs or labels, whatever the case may be, but they start selecting what gets uploaded to their platform, then yeah, it might discourage a lot of it will discourage a lot of artists from doing that, and I think that it will cut down on a clutter eventually. So, it's going to make the artist even work more harder than what it is. I think eventually it's going to be a good thing. I think that, hopefully that we'll see some emergence of more new artists, finally getting some artists that's really doing anything, really taking it seriously, would get some notoriety, get some shine, get some, get seen, get heard. Because it's definitely it's definitely difficult. Not saying that it's definitely difficult when you have 120,000 tracks get uploaded every single day to these DSPs, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, that's a lot to break through, because as you upload your track today, another 120 is uploaded tomorrow. Another 120,000 is uploaded the next day. So by the time you go to the end of the week, after 7 days, shit, that's like almost 800, 900,000 tracks. They'll be uploaded within a week. So you're talking about less than 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? That's 1 million tracks. You average that about a month. Shit, that's 30. That's about, let's say 900. Let's say what I said, about 900 in a week. Let's say 900 a week. I'm just gonna round it off. 900,000 within 7 days uploaded. Times that by 4 weeks in a month. That's 36. 36 million tracks is uploaded every day per month to these DSPs. And that's difficult for a new artist to fucking break through. So I get why people, they go to the bots, to the fake streams and shit, because they trying to climb through the clutter. Now Spotify, they know how to, Spotify, they got ways where they can detect where these streams are fake or not. But I understand why people use it. They trying to get through it. 36 million tracks a month, and you uploaded your shit Monday or the first of the month, or the week of the first week of the month, and then by the time the month comes, there's another 30-some million tracks that have been uploaded. Your shit probably getting pushed back if you ain't generating no plays. And it just takes, with this digital space, it just takes a while to, to get through. You got to do a hell of a lot of marketing. You got to put in a lot of groundwork. That's just what it is, man. And it is a lot of music that just up. You go to some of these artist profiles, man. You be like, man, this motherfucker ain't uploading no music since, whatever. So again, Spotify, like, why is we keeping this shit up? These motherfuckers ain't. Why are we keeping up 38 million tracks on our platform, and they ain't making no money? We ain't generate shit. Spotify look at it like this. It costing us more fucking money. It costing us more money just to store the damn tracks. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sure that's how they looking at it. Maybe they don't necessarily care about paying out if you're getting 5 cents a month, 2 cents, 3 cents a month from the track. I'm assuming. I think that the storing these tracks, storing these music and albums and stuff that's not generating any money, and they paying out more money. Like, oh, whoa. They like, hold on. Skirt. Wait a minute. We're spending too much money. They probably spend about $4-5 million a month. I'm assuming. I'm just throwing a big number there. Even if they not, let's say they're spending $500,000, $500,000 a month just storing the fucking tracks, and they probably got to do this. They probably got to do this every quarter, spend more money because more tracks is getting uploaded every fucking week. And like, well, when the hell we gonna store all this shit at? So, I see it. It's a money thing with them. As a business, it's a money thing with them. So, it's crazy. See, first of all, check this out. It's called, now I'm reading from the musicbusinessworldwide.com. This is a really great website, especially in business, right? Say that there are 67.1 million audio tracks sitting on music streaming service today in 2022 calendar year that attracts 10 or fewer streams a piece globally. 67 million. Figure represents just under a half. That's 42% of the entire catalog of tracks available worldwide. Music streaming services as you read this, based on the ISRCs. The entire catalog of music on these streaming platforms is about 158 million total tracks. So out of 158 million tracks, that's across the entire digital platform universe, right? 42%. That's damn near almost half. 67 million are not, based on the ISRC, right? You know the what is the international server. I forgot what it means. I know what it means, but I just can't think of it right now. But you already know that decibel. But you got that number from your DSP. You get that IRSC number. You get that. That's a number you get from your DSPs, and you can so that way they can track your streams and radio plays and shit, all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? 67 million tracks getting less than 10 got less than 10 streams. 10 streams or less. Throughout the whole fucking year. That's sitting there and getting no plays. And they're like, yo, we got. And then out of the 67, only 38 million ain't get. Only 38 million tracks is not getting any fucking streams. So out of the 67, 38 million ain't getting no streams at all. Like, oh, hit the mic. I'm getting so excited. Like, come on. So again, they look at it like, hey, it costing us money just to hold these motherfucking tracks, this music on here, and they ain't generate no goddamn money. We not even making money off the music. Let alone, you know what I'm saying? Let alone this shit just sitting up there collecting digital dust. You know what I'm saying? So I believe what's gonna happen is they're gonna pull some of those songs that I believe that's what's gonna happen. I believe they're gonna pull most of these songs that are not generating any plays, money. Let's call it what it is. They're not generating any money. They're gonna pull these songs. I believe that's gonna happen. That's just my opinion. Because I don't know the exact number how much it costs them to store these tracks, but I'm assuming that they paying them quite a bit of money every month just on the servers. You know what I'm saying? The storage is stored all this fucking data. 24% out of the 158 million tracks servers, it generates no plays. 38 million tracks, 0 plays. And y'all get upset at Spotify? Y'all need to get upset at your fucking selves. Artists, songwriters, producers. I'm just saying. I don't think this is a bad thing. All I'm just saying is y'all better get on y'all grind and start generating some fucking money. Start generating some plays. Because it's really going to, we're going to get to the point where that, hey, maybe we need. I think it's going to be a reset. I think it's starting to be a reset for music in general. You know what I'm saying? Let me say, I think it's going to be a reset. I think it's just going to be a reset. I think we're going to start all over. I think we're going to go. It's not going back to CDs. It's definitely not. I think we're just going to have to just find other ways to make some money from music. It is the best time to make music. It seems like the creators are getting more lazier and lazier. That's coming up because everybody wants something to happen fast. Everybody wants to happen, and just thought of it. 38 million songs, tracks, loaded to the LPs are not generating any plays, money, or nothing like that. This is what you get. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want that. Everybody want things to happen within a week. If they don't see nothing happen within a week or the month, they quit, or they stop promoting, or they go to the next song. Oh well, I'm gonna put out another song. I'm gonna put out another one instead of work the songs they already have up on the DSPs. Spotify and the other one's gonna follow suit. They getting tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? No pay, no stay, unplayed. You know what I mean? So I really, I think they just gonna I want these damn songs. They just what it is. I think they just gonna pull these songs off the fucking DSPs. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. So I don't blame Spotify for coming up with a threshold. I don't think it's going to be a lot. I think it's probably, hey, you got to generate at least 500 plays in order for us to even start making a payout. I think that's going to happen. I don't think it's going to be 1,000. Could get into it. It could be 1,000. Could be 1,000. It could be. I believe they'll start getting to 1,000 and say, hey, all right, we're cool. We got to 1,000, and you know, it definitely will cut down on the bots and shit. You know what I mean? So y'all make sure y'all be careful. Going to these Spotify playlists and stuff like that, and you know, generate bots. And of course, you know, there's ways you can tell that you're getting fake streams. You know, there's ways you can tell. So, you know, I just say some encouraging words to all the artists and creators and stuff like that. Just hang in there. Continue to put out music. You know, you might have to come up with other things to sell with your music. This is what Will and I, you know, said back in 2004 when, you know, he was doing an interview, and he said this, you know, he said, hey, after a while, we're going to have to look, you know, we're going to have to, you know, be a part. The music had to be a part of something, you know what I'm saying, to sell. So, which means that you have to attach your music to something else in order for it to make some income. We already there at this point. We already there. You know, we got to attach our music to a piece of content in order for it to get around. You know, you see the shorts is popular, TikTok, you know what I mean, Instagram. You got to come up with different ways. We're not going back to selling CDs. We're not going back to selling cassette tapes. We're not going back to that. You know what I'm saying? There's a specific fan base that like that, but that fan base is shrinking, get older and older. And, you know, the new audience, you know what I'm saying, from that threshold between like 18 and 30, where these people that's in that age group, they more inclined to look for new music. It's just getting harder and harder for them to find it. And again, when you upload it, when it's like 36 million tracks is been uploaded per month, you know, on the average, right? Could be more than that, could be less, right? But 36 per month is uploaded to the DSPs. Yeah, it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard to break through. So you gotta find other mediums to do. You know, you probably whatever platform that you know you're getting the most out of it, you know, you're getting the most traction, you might want to concentrate on it. Whatever it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know what I mean, YouTube. You know, you should be on YouTube anyway. But your website, doing whatever the case may be, you got to get in front of the people. And a lot of artists, a lot of producers, a lot of creators, they're not doing enough to get in front of the people. They're not doing enough. So it just now, you know, you can't be a rapper no more. You can't be a singer no more. That's just gone. You can't be just a producer, but, you know, be in the studio, make beats. You gotta figure some things out. And there's some people that don't figure out. They don't figure out, came up with their own ways to get their music out and create content and stuff, and get their music heard, get their music out and stuff like that. They attaching their music to other pieces of content. Some people making motivational reels, workout reels. I do that too, and attach, you know, Hope Trinity to my workout stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know, Waist Deep. You know, make sure y'all go stream that, download that. HopeTrilly.com. You know what I'm saying? 80grammusic.com. You know what I mean? Get a handle down on that. So make sure y'all go there. I just think that, you know, we there now. So now we got to be more creative. There's a lot of visual content. So definitely get your tracks in these movies, independent movies, whatever you can, commercials. You know what I mean? We gotta start putting on our thinking caps now. We gotta start laying down these thinking caps and really get smart out here, because the thing is to get our music heard and to get our music going. And maybe in the best way now is attach your music to a piece of content. That's what it is. Like it or not. All right, Beatsbyced.com. Make sure you follow us. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you follow at Beatsbyced. Beatsbyced.com, man. Make sure you check out the beats. You know what I mean? Download some beats. I got subscription service. You know what I mean? $20 a month. Hey, man, that's all. Get some free beats for $20 a month. You put on your mixtape. Hey, man, I think mixtapes coming back. You know what I'm saying? I think mixtapes are coming back. I think they never really went nowhere, but I think now, hey, you can gain some traction with some mixtapes too. You know what I mean? Just got to know how to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's coming back. So anyway, make sure you do that. Beatsbyced.com. Follow us on all social media platforms at Beatsbyced. Get the merch too. get some merch, man. Post it on your social media. I'll post you. You know what I mean? Send you a thank you message or whatever. So, do that, man. Make sure you go to HopeTrilly.com, man. Download that EP, Truth Be Told. All right? And I'm gone, y'all. Deuces.